Hey everyone, it's Chelsea from Nutrition with Chelsea. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. What I wanted to talk about today was a few of my favorite healthy fats. So before I show you guys those, let's talk a little bit about why fat is important. First of all, I don't want you to be scared of fat. It's actually super necessary to be eating it in your diet, and fat doesn't make you fat. It's super important, it's super delicious. It gives you lots of energy. It contributes to you feeling full and satiated, and it's actually necessary to absorb the fat soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. So without eating fat, you're not able to properly absorb those nutrients, and we definitely need those nutrients for our hair, skin, and nails, our energy, and tons of other things. Another thing is that saturated fat in general is not bad for us either. This is another myth that's slowly getting busted. Saturated fats are also good for you. Because of their chemical structure, they're easier for our body to break down and use more quickly for energy. They're also super shelf stable and have a very high smoke point, so they're great to cook with. So let me show you some of my favorite. The first one is ghee. How delicious does this look? For those of you who don't know what ghee is, it's clarified butter. So that means that the milk solids have been removed, and also the lactose and casein have been removed. So if you're having reactions to dairy, you actually might be able to use ghee. It's super delicious and creamy. I just got this bottle, so I want to drink it all up right now. It looks so good. I love roasting my vegetables with it. And the smoke point for ghee is 480 degrees, so that's awesome. Another cooking oil that you guys might be familiar with is coconut oil. I mean, it's really much more than a cooking oil. It's so good for so many things. I love it because it contains MCTs, which are medium chain triglycerides. Medium chain triglycerides do not require bile from the body to digest, so you're going to be getting amazing source of energy from them. The cool thing about coconut oil is it also contains lauric acid, which is antiviral, so it's really, really, really good for you. I also love roasting vegetables with this, or really cooking just about anything. I like adding it to my smoothies. You can spread it on banana bread or other homemade gluten-free breads. It really has so many different functions. Lots of people use it on their hair, skin, and nails, as a body lotion. Just the possibilities are really endless. So another cooking fat that's awesome is butter. This brand is Kerrygold. It comes from grass-fed cows. The reason that's important is because that's the cow's natural diet, and by eating grass, you're getting all the nutrients, specifically a lot of those fat-soluble vitamins that we need in our diet and for our bodies to function properly. Another fat that you might not have heard of that's really awesome is called tallow. It's rendered beef fat, and this company, Fatworks, has their fat from grass-fed beef. I love it because if you can't do dairy and you can't do coconut oil, it's a great cooking fat. It also has a super high smoke point, and it's just a different flavor. It's fun to kind of switch it up. You can melt it and roast vegetables with it. You can really top any like savory dish with it, and it tastes really, really delicious. And then a fat that you guys all must be pretty familiar with is olive oil. You want to look for an organic, extra virgin, cold-pressed olive oil. And you also don't want to cook with this. It has a really low smoke point, and you really want to just top dishes that are prepared with this. You can also pour it onto salads. You can make salad dressings out of it. Anything really like that. It's delicious, and you want to keep this away from light and heat because once it's exposed to that, it can start to break down. To wrap things up, I want to talk about some of the oils you want to avoid. You want to look for hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, also trans fats, and these are basically man-made fats that are made to be shelf stable. They are things like corn oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, soybean oil, canola oil, rice bran oil, and I think that's it. Grapeseed oil as well. You really want to watch out for these oils. They're super inflammatory, they're very refined, they're highly processed, and exposed to any air, heat, or light, they oxidize super quickly. They're just nothing that our body can understand or break down. So make sure that you read labels, because especially things like canola oil and soybean oil are often the base of any salad dressing, sauce, or processed food. So keep your eyes out for them and try some of the other fats that I mentioned today. Have a good day. Bye.